She loved that horse and rode him. In fact, she rode him about 2 weeks before she passed away.
Cathy was really good with animals. She was good with horses, but I especially remember we were in a zoo at Tallahassee and they had a bunch of huge turkeys and she called all the turkeys over there.
She started clucking like a turkey, didn't she?
She did.
She was a big turkey hunter. Cathy was in the later stage of multiple myeloma. She was first diagnosed in 2002, so it had been a very long ride. The decision we all made was that Cathy knew where she was going and was ready to go and just could not fight the fight any longer.
When I went to their home, I didn't feel like I was just the hospice nurse coming there to see the patient. I felt like I was a part of the family coming to bring comfort to Ms. Mooney and also the family as well.
Well, you know, the very first meeting with Roger, and every time he came, he was just so humble, and he would just sit down and it was not like a planned script, it was just a conversation. And he would talk to Cathy and us, sort of where she was, what was going on.
It's not just a job, it's a ministry in a lot of aspects because we're helping them emotionally, spiritually, we're helping the patient physically, and so that whole process, it involves a lot.
I promise you, you cannot imagine the care, the comfort, the help, just the professional aid, and they're just here. And you just cannot imagine until you go through it. And I can tell you, I've been through it. So I'm telling you what I know, not what someone has said. It just makes the whole process where you can at least survive it.
Hospice is there to help them have quality at the end of life, you know, versus just living out their last days. So it helps bring education to the community when it comes to grief and loss. So that's why those funds are very important.
Cathy and I have been married 45 years. We met in college. Mary Catherine and Gordon are twins. They're our kids. And then we have 5 grandchildren. My goodness gracious, I had 18 years to prepare for this from 2002. You'd have thought, you know, we'd had it pretty well when the time came. But I can just tell you, I'm not saying we couldn't have survived, but it would have been extremely more difficult to have gone through this process without hospice and without the hospice program you have at Archbold.